Some of my earliest memories are being in my grandmother's hogan, listening to my parents and grandparents tell each other stories. They talked for long hours about the changing weather, how many sheep had lambs, and who was going to have a ceremony. I didn't know that later in life I would use stories and storytelling to help my native people. Nor did I know that digital storytelling would be one of my deepest passions. My name is Brenda Manuelito. Ado na nlinigi eya kia anian shlado ashin bashashin ashklishni dashachado ogadashanale quita asanshle. I am Danae and the youngest of 7 children. In Navajo, we call the last born Lok Ejchant. My ancestors were leaders, silversmiths, weavers, and ranchers. Their creativity, intelligence, and compassion flows through me. My maternal lineage, the Towering House people, or Kia'ani, came from a place called Kenya'a, near Chaco Canyon. Over generations, they migrated across the Badlands of New Mexico to a place called Nosh Chitty. My mother still lives there today, about 3 miles from where she was born. The paternal side of my family are the Salt people, or Ashihi. My father's mother used to raise cattle and sheep at a place called Tsebitwa, which is located 10 miles from Tohatchi, New Mexico. She had a beautiful stone hogan that was made by hand and built layer by layer by my uncles and grandfather. It is a place where we come home to have ceremonies, take long walks together, but mostly to rest and reconnect with those we love. Growing up, I spent a lot of time with my late father, who used to share stories about Chief Manuelito. In Navajo, he was called Hastin Jithlajene, man from the Black Weeds area. Manuelito was a prominent headman of the Navajo people who fought against the oppression of the U.S. military and was the last leader to be incarcerated at Bosque Redondo. In 1868, he signed a treaty with the U.S. government that allowed us to return home to our 4 sacred mountains. I am Chief Manuelito's great-great-granddaughter. His words continue to guide my path today. For almost 30 years, I've worked in various public and private institutions across the country, helping to build bridges for our Native people, and I have climbed the first few rungs of the ladder of education to help bring resources back home. As a student at Antioch University, I am still learning so that I may become a more effective leader. A few years ago, I started a new journey in digital storytelling that led me to an advanced workshop at a hog farm in Lyons, Colorado. Afterwards, I formed a digital storytelling consulting and training business with Carmela Rodriguez because we had the same vision to help Native people in rural and underserved communities. Together, we are training Native people how to make 3 to 5 minute digital stories. Some are making them for health education and prevention, while others are using them for cultural preservation and language retention. Digital stories help others better see the beauty and diversity of our native land and better understand the strength and resilience of our native people. I am grateful for all the individuals and communities who share a piece of their life story with us through digital storytelling. No matter what family, culture, gender, educational level, or socioeconomic status our digital storytellers come from, through stories shared in our story circles, we all come to realize we are all related. Bila ashkla'i and hinigle.